Greetings from Los Angeles, IFLA colleagues. I'm John Szabo, City Librarian of the Los Angeles Public Library. I've worked in public libraries for more than 30 years, and the moment we're in right now, both locally and globally, highlights the essential role of libraries in the communities we serve. Our libraries are more dynamic and more relevant than ever. As I'm sure you know, Los Angeles has experienced a difficult start to 2025. We began the year with devastating wildfires, and as a result, one of our beloved branch libraries was destroyed in the Pacific Palisades area of the city. And tragically, several of our staff also lost their homes. We face an ongoing crisis of homelessness, and the recent immigration issues touch absolutely everyone in our city. Our libraries are deeply invested in serving our immigrant communities, and we care about our neighbors. Amid all this, I find comfort that libraries always step up. We are incredibly resilient, and we always find a way to serve. As we consider what the world today needs from libraries, I believe we are poised to use our strength as adaptable, creative storytellers to communicate the stories of our communities, and also our own. We often say that when people are just starting out or getting ready to start over, they begin at the Los Angeles Public Library. That can and will look different for each patron as they set goals and figure out what they need to succeed. Library service is deeply personal, especially in our 73 libraries that serve the beautifully diverse neighborhoods of the vibrant City of Angels. As we look to the future, we know that libraries are fundamentally nimble. We don't just adapt and evolve, although we do both of those things very well. We also anticipate needs. We're in the community. We see what might help, and then we get creative. Digital equity is an important priority, whether it's helping people with internet access, digital literacy skills, or providing technology and tools otherwise unavailable. As we radically reimagine the place of libraries in the world, I believe libraries need to focus on connecting library services to our community's most pressing needs. For example, the library is actively involved in healthcare access, economic and workforce development, financial literacy, civic engagement, and sustainability. We're providing critical services that align with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. The library welcomes everyone, including the most vulnerable in our communities. At Los Angeles Public Library, we use a multi-pronged, trauma-informed approach to connect people to life-changing resources, including mental health and social services, housing placements or suggestions, and support for other basic needs. Libraries are often the most visible, open, and approachable arm of government, and we're committed to serving everyone, eagerly and with compassion. We empower staff to take a broad view of the library and be bold in trying new things. For example, here in Los Angeles, our New Americans Initiative provides immigration and citizenship support, English language classes, and naturalization guidance. As you can imagine, this service is needed now more than ever. We expanded our offerings to serve street vendors who have food carts on corners throughout the city. Our Be a Successful Street Vendor program offers specific resources for very small micro businesses, including permitting and tax information. Simply addressing the paperwork piece has been a big help for this community. That's just one example of how library staff identified a community need and figured out how to meet it. And beyond that, we have to make sure people know what we're doing. Marketing, advertising, and strong social media are necessary for libraries. We need savvy, strategic, culturally sensitive messaging to tell our library stories. I believe this is not a nice-to-do thing or an extra. It's essential. Even when resources are limited, we must make this a priority. This communication and promotion is, in fact, advocacy. Telling our story is an investment in our future. In engaging with the community and communicating about our library services, we're gathering library advocates long before we may need to turn to them for support. Even for people who are not using the library, not engaging with us in person or even online, it's important that we paint a picture of our libraries as actively innovating in life-changing services, because we want their support too. I began my career as a library director in rural Illinois, serving a small town of 8,000 people. And I know there is brilliant library work happening all over the world in communities large and small. That's one of the things I absolutely love about our profession. In library land, we're eager to share best practices, and I have learned so much from colleagues and find such value and inspiration in exchanging ideas. And frankly, that's what IFLA is all about. Although there are major challenges affecting libraries all over the world, we also have infinite opportunities to serve our communities and change lives. It's such an exciting time to be a librarian.